welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the G's in the lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh, that's good. All right. Welcome back to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I am the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And by doing untilit.works, it allows me time to set aside to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on. So, for example, there's a project I'm working on, and it's been going slowly because I have to like sketch out some things and draw some things. It's been a minute since I've drawn stuff, and so I've been doing that, and also planning some other things, and some other projects. So a lot of stuff happening, and so by doing untilit.works, it gives me time. Even if I can't get through it to the week, do anything during the week, at least I know on a Sunday I'm able to get some stuff done. So untilit.works consists of a cipher, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like heads down, just focus work, like 45 minutes. Then 15 minutes after the hour, a break session will start, around 15 minutes after the hour. And that's your time to get up, walk around, drink some water, and or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. The whole point is not to let your mind think about what you're just working on. Give it a chance to relax and rest. So like I mentioned, I'll pop up on the screen. And now, if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. That's because browsers do not autoplay video with audio. And that's why the notice there saying below the screen that you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is the open closed caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click that button, a space will open up next to the video, and hopefully the words I'm saying will be transcribed accurately and placed in that space. So that's there. What else? Okay. Then there are a couple of buttons. Don't worry about them. I'll fix them at some point. They're broken. There's a countdown timer. Count on when the next work session will start. And then if you'd like to join the room to chat and ask questions, you can do that there with that button. All right. Cool. Now, let me show y'all what the work session looks like. Share the screen here. Cool. All right. So in the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left, there's an audio player. So if you want to listen to some tunes while you're working on, you can do that there. Here towards the center, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, and that add it to the list of tasks. You can edit a task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or if you want marking complete, click the checkbox. Now then send it to the done section. Now, if you click done, the header done, it will show you all the tasks you got completed. And if you click the Twitter icon, it will open up Twitter in a brand new tab, and it'll pre-populate a tweet listing out all the things you got completed with like little check marks next to them. For me, it's like a good way of showing, I got some stuff crossed off my list, feeling good going into the week. Over in the right-hand column, we have a countdown timer. We also have this view tutorials button. So if you don't have a thing that you particularly want to work on, but you still want to be productive, and you heard that web development sounds pretty cool, but you don't know where to start, well, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through the programs, I think if you complete those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So those are there. What else? Oh, yeah. So if you're already into web development and you're just looking for maybe like a project that you can like start up and, follow some steps, complete it, and then get the creative juices going to where maybe you'll extend that project or maybe create something brand new, I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are look over the tutorials to make sure everything looks good. So for example, one of the tutorials is that after the tutorial, you'll end up with this web application with an input box and a call button. You put your real world phone number in the input box, hit the call button, and your real world phone will ring, and you'll be able to have a conversation back and forth between the web application and your phone. Then I have one that's the opposite. We get a virtual number. You link that to the application you create following that tutorial. And from your real world phone, you can call that virtual number, answer in your web application, and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where 2 users like log into an application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. So those are there. I think it's pretty cool. So you can check that out if you so choose. What else? I think that's all for that. All right, cool. So Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. Don't worry about the highlight thing. That's part of the thing that was broken. I'll fix that at some point, maybe. All right, so Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people to join the room. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with a feedback or solution on the thing that you're working on. So if you click view, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on where they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you'd like to request to join the room. I also add this filter by keyword list. So if there's a specific subject that you're looking for, maybe it's in the keyword list, and you'll be able to narrow down by that keyword. When you click create a Hako, you're presented with a form. You put in a title and 3 keywords. You click the create button, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy and or click to share to Twitter. When you join your Hako, it looks like this. Got the title here at the top. On the left, you can leave with the leave button. You open the menu for some more options. We have a text chat here to the right. On the left, there is a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL and you can click to share to Twitter again. Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're going to be requesting to join your room, so they'll show up under pending. You can click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you'd like to approve or deny them. And if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. Because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get the help and or feedback on a thing that you're working on. I think by being able to share your screen and showing others what you're seeing, you're able to provide the context for them to be able to get you the help and or feedback on what you're working on. Because again, they can see what you're seeing. Now, like I mentioned, there's a text chat. That's how you communicate here through the Hako. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add to the list of messages. Now, I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody has their audio chat enabled, be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry, for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because messages said by the folks in the audio chat would be put into the text chat and you can still follow along. Now, I also have the opposite available. We enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the Hako, maybe you're on another screen, another tab, you'll still be able to follow along because messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. And so that way you can still follow along and have to actually to look at the Hako. All right, I think that's it. Again, you can check out all the different Hakos that we created. And yeah, cool. So let me get y'all back to work so I can get back to work. I am finishing up some post-radio show promo stuff. So I want to get that done hopefully in this next break session. So again, we'll be back again like 15 minutes after the hour. Something on my screen. And yeah, cool. So let me get y'all. I'm going to send y'all off with some traveling music. This right here is one of my favorite producers of all time. Goes by the name of Nujabez. It's featuring Apani B. It's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you like 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right, y'all be easy. And peace. Here we go.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I'm exploring the state. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I'm exploring the state. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more